Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're gonna give my opinion of a piece by Chris Peters on the United States of Hockey. Great blog, check it out. Peters does a great job. But on the curious case of Alex Galchenyuk, I think you can put him in the most interesting man in the world conversation. He's definitely one of the most traveled top prospects in this draft. Kind of pretty interesting story. He's an international player. Let's leave him at that. But a very skilled player that only played 8 games this year, regular season, postseason games with the Sarnia Sting. Yes, Steven Stamkos' old team, but he's still a top 5 projected pick, and I think I have him going to Montreal 3. That's an FYI. But born in Milwaukee, spent a lot of time in Russia, and then came back to the U.S. and played midget hockey in Chicago in 2009, so he could be eligible for the OHL draft, not the import draft. But he played for the Chicago Young Americans. That's another thing. He was the first overall pick on the OHL priority draft, so it goes to show how good he is. Played for the U.S. at the Ivan Holenka tournament last year, and it's not IAHF sanctioned, and it came with the whole thing with Stefan Matteau's kid, Stefan Matteau. There was a whole issue about him, whether or not Galchenyuk could be eligible because he's a dual citizen. He possessed a Russian and a U.S. passport, but always considered himself an American. And like I said, I think it would have been interesting had he been healthy this year. His spot on the World Junior team, I think he could have made it. I think he definitely had a real good shot at making it, even though being an underage player. When you're that good, USA Hockey's, not, be dumb for him to let you off. But it's pretty intriguing. He forfeited his Russian passport, so he's, and the other thing is, as Peters said, quite frankly, with the Russian factor, these kids going to the KHL, the factor with Galchenyuk is almost zero. This kid left to play in Chicago when he was 14, and it doesn't just happen. There has to be a dedication to want to play hockey in the NHL and in North America on the whole. So, it's a pretty cool thing, and I think he'll definitely be a top 6 forward next year for the U.S. of the World Juniors. I think he'll definitely play a key impact and help them bring back a medal. So, he's definitely the top American prospect. Whether or not you consider him an American or not is entirely your choice. But it's a pretty interesting thing. I'm looking into it. I think he'll definitely be a great player in the NHL. I think if he can put the knee injury in his rear view, we need to see him play more games. But I think down the line he's going to be a very effective two-way forward that can put up offensive numbers and play sound defensive hockey for a lucky team in the NHL for years to come. So that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Check out the United States of Hockey, one of the best blogs out there at USA Hockey, and stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.